Hello and welcome to part 2 of Candlehead's developer log. I thought that it had been a while since the first one, so I decided to make a second one now. I've done a few things since the last episode, so let's go over them. Previously there was a bug that made it impossible to attack going down slopes and attacking while landing, but that has now been fixed and you can now freely attack as you go down and up slopes and while you land. A feature that I've worked on since the last episode is how grass and foliage now sway in the wind, and they also get affected by the momentum of entities. So if you see here as Candlehead moves through the scenery, you can see how the grass gets affected by his momentum and sways into his direction, and it's just a subtle, really nice feature that I am really happy with. A new feature which I've worked on since the last episode is the ability to transition between rooms and make doors, which opens up a lot of possibilities for me to develop levels and make more isolated and curated rooms rather than open worlds, just like this transition right here. And it's a very adaptive system, so I can implement and make a lot of nice different transitions. What you see right here is just a little wipe thing, but I'm planning on making a lot of different ones. Another feature that I've implemented, which is more for me than for gameplay and for people, is the ability for me to allow the camera to be stuck inside the borders of the room, or to allow the camera to just freely flow and follow Candlehead wherever he goes. This creates a very intuitive way to show the players where the borders and the boundaries of the rooms are, which I think is a very neat feature that will enhance the experience of the game. I've also worked on a few enemy designs. A big inspiration has been old Zelda and old Metroid games, where the enemies are very simplistic but still distinct. I've conceptualized and thought of ideas, and I really want every enemy to be unique and challenge the player in a different way. What you can see here are some thoughts and some designs. If you see the mech down here, the idea is that the slime there down at the bottom is going to be able to crawl into the mech suit and then become a very more challenging foe if he manages to get to the suit before you kill him. And then we have this falling creature. My idea was that it was going to be a coconut with spikes on it, but everyone that I've talked with says it's a pineapple, so maybe it's a pineapple, who knows. Then we have this flying creature. My idea is that these things are gonna be like hive spawners, and they're just gonna be keep coming until you actually destroy the hive that creates them. This is a floating stone talus. I'm not really happy with it, and I don't think I'm gonna use it. And this right here is like a Metroid wall crawler thing, like the ones in Metroid where they crawl across the wall. And I just like the idea of having wall crawlers that crawl all over the place. I've also created this environment which I've spent a lot of time working on. Right now you cannot do anything here, but I'm planning on adding a lot of feature and having this as a central hub of the game. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Candlehead developer log series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my content, you can check out my Twitter, where I post development of the game every other day and pixel art related things. And if you'd like to see me develop the game, you can check out my Twitch, where I stream the development and pixel art a few times a week. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.